Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today is the beginning of a new reading vlog, but this one is going to be different. I have decided to show you everything I read in a day during the week, so Monday to Friday while I work. So I'm gonna tell you everything that I read every day and how many pages. So we'll start with Monday. And on Monday, so I work from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and I listen to my audiobook. So I've been listening to Things We Do in the Dark, and I listened to 48% of the book. That's about 5 hours and 45 minutes, but I usually listen to my audiobooks at twice the speed, so that was super fast. It's less than 3 hours of listening, and I do that while I'm at work. And then during my commute to work, I've been also reading Holdbringer by Brandon Sanderson. And I started the day at page 405 and I made it to, I'll find the page, 438. So that's just for the morning commute, because at night I didn't take the bus. So 33 pages in one go, and yeah, that was great. And then at night I also did finish Zombie by Darren Shan. I was at page 111 and I made it to the end. The end is on page 219, so I read a little bit more than 100 pages, but this one was a fast read because it's like for younger people. I would say young teenagers, like maybe even middle grade, I think. Yeah. You're following this young woman. She's like, I don't know, 11 or 12, and there's a zombie attack, and like, she's racist, and it pisses me off. Like, it's made that, you know, she's racist and she knows she is and she's trying to change, but doesn't really make it. And anyway, she dies at the end, like it's the last sentence, like she died. Well, it's actually I die, but it was so bad. But at the same time, I have the second book in that series and I kind of want to read it, you know. But that's the first book for October. It's also part of my mystery and thriller like little challenge, so this is done. But yeah, that's all I read on Monday. It was good, but not that great, and I'm excited to see what happened with today. It's currently Tuesday and I'm at home, as you can see, so I still have a couple of hours where I can read, so I'll try to make some progress into some books, but I will come back to you probably tomorrow or late tonight, we'll see. But usually, like, I read before bed and then I go to sleep. I don't want to update you, so I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Hello. So I'm back to do the little update about Tuesday. We'll start with the audiobook Things We Do in the Dark. I finished it, so I read from 48% to the end, and that's about 6 hours at twice the speed as usual, and I really enjoyed that book. It's a thriller. Basically, you're following this woman who gets accused of murdering her rich/older husband, and so people think she wanted the money, and you learn a lot about her past, and you learn that she was abused when she was a kid by her mom, and then later on you learn that she killed someone, but you know, it was like kind of self-defense, and a bunch of things happens in that book, and I really enjoyed it. Things kept happening and happening, and it was super fast, and I really enjoyed it. It was, I believe, 11 hours long, so oh well, almost 12 hours long, but it was really good, and I think I'm gonna give this 5 stars because it was that good. I really enjoyed myself. But yeah, so that's for the audiobook. I haven't started a new one yet. Maybe today because it's Wednesday. Maybe I'll start a new one, but probably more tomorrow. And then in my Holdbringer book, I read quite a lot too. I started on page 438 and I finished on page 496. So that's about a little bit less than 60 pages, about 58. So that was great too. Really enjoying it. As I read more and I get into the story more, really enjoying this. I will keep I will keep reading it in my commute in the morning. Today I am working from home, so I'll probably won't read that, but you know, really enjoying that one. And then I finished How Not to Drown in a Glass of Water by Angie Cruz. I was on page 21 when I started the day, and it has 191 pages, so I read 171 pages during the day. Basically, you're following an older woman. She's from, I'm forgetting, but she's not from the US. Now she lives in the US, and she's trying to find a job after losing her job. So you learn a lot about her past, what happened in her life, why she's where she is right now, and the ending was really cute. Really enjoy it. The writing also was pretty good. I felt like basically she goes to these meeting to find a job with like someone from the government, and all the chapters are based on these sessions. And so basically you're reading her like as she talk, and I really enjoy it because like she's not really good in English, and you get that feeling in the book, but also not too much that it's hard to understand for someone who doesn't speak Spanish, because I don't really speak Spanish. I can understand some words, but this woman is well, she speaks Spanish, but overall it was really well done. Really enjoyed that one. It's not a 5 stars for me, but I will give it a 4 stars. Really a great book. I read it because of the Goodreads awards, but that's good. And also it's super short, it reads super fast, and you get into the story pretty fast. Like on chapter 2 you're into the story. So if you're looking for a quick read by someone, I believe Angie Cruz is not white, so if you're looking for more representation, that would also be a good choice. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. And then started another book because, you know, I don't start enough books. I'm starting so many books that I forgot what my audiobook was about, and I finished it yesterday and I gave it a 5 stars, so you know, kind of a bit confused. But I started Anna of Cleves, The Princess and the Portrait by Alison Ware. This is the 4th book in the Six Tudor Queen series. I have read the other 3, really enjoyed them, and I found this one at the library last time I went. And well, I only read 7 pages, but you know, not even 7 pages, it started on page 3. So I read 4 pages, 6 pages, can't even count. I have read 5 pages, so 3 to 7. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good read, so I'll try to read more today because yeah. But I also started another book, so in my next update you'll see the new book I have started today, and also if I made any progress into that one. And I also have another book that I'm currently reading. So this is how it's going, and so far I'm enjoying my week. I hope you are enjoying this vlog too, and I'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye! Yeah, time to do my update for Wednesday. So on Wednesday I did not start an audiobook, and I also made no progress into Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, just because I was working from home, so no need to commute to work, and I read the Sanderson book while I'm doing that, so no. But I did start this book, Cemetery Road by Greg Iles. This is for my October challenge, and I've read 76 pages. So far so good, but I have decided to not talk about the books that I'm reading for that challenge, because I'm gonna do a vlog where I vlog my thoughts on all those books, the thriller mystery. So but I still read 76 pages into that, and then I made some progress into Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I was on chapter 5, so on page 49, and I made it to page 86, so that's a little bit less than 40 pages into this book. And then I also started this one, Anne of Cleves by Alison Ware. This is part of the Six Tudor Queen series, and I've read I was on page 8 and now I'm on page 40, so I read 32 pages, and yeah, that's it for yesterday. It wasn't a good reading day because I just wasn't feeling that into reading, but that's okay, it's part of life. But now it's Thursday and I'm about to sit down and read while I wait for my boyfriend to bring me dinner. That's always nice. So I will go back and read because I want to finish some books, and also I want to say it's really hot right now. I live in Montreal, so it's supposed to be cold in October, cold and rainy, and now it's like, it was like 28 degrees yesterday. I think it's 27 today. Feels like 32. It's not normal, and I had to start my AC again. It was like not in the window anymore, so I had to put it back, start it because it's too hot. But this weekend it's gonna rain and it's gonna be cold, and I'm excited, and I love reading when it's cold, so hopefully I can read more starting next week because it will finally be cold. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, it's time to tell you how much I have read on Thursday. So Thursday I was at the office because it was an in-office day. First off, I did start Kaikei. I believe, I'm sure this is not how you pronounce it, but that book, I made it to 10%. I believe that's like about 2 hours, and so far really enjoying it. It's great. It's fantasy, and it explores women's rights, women's place into a world where men dominate. So how a woman has to be you know, a good wife, make babies and everything, and I really enjoy so far how it's going, and I can't wait to see how it evolves because so far really great. And also I believe this is the first book the writer has published. She studies law, I believe, from what I've seen on the internet, and yeah, so far really enjoying it. Then did I read on I haven't read anything in this book, but I made some progress into Harry Potter. We'll see. Well, no, I did not make any progress. I read 3 pages on Thursday, 3 pages, but I did make some progress into Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. So I read from page, let me check, 496 to page 571, so about 80 pages, which is really great. I'm happy with the progress I've made so far this week on Brandon Sanderson. So on Friday I don't go to the office, so I don't think I will be reading Oathbringer, but we'll see if I do. I don't think I will, but we'll see. Okay, so I'll update you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, it's me again. It is now Saturday, so it's time for the last update. On Friday, so I did not read Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson because, you know, but I read some in Harry Potter. So I read from page 90 to page 105, so that's 15 pages. It's not a lot, you know, it's fine. And I also made progress into this book. Let me check. So as I said, I did not read anything on Thursday from this book. This is why there's like 2 things there, but I read from page 77 to page 116, and honestly this is going to be so good. And I also made some progress into my audiobook. Just wait a second. Hello. Okay, so for my audiobook, I went from 10% to 23%. This is almost 4 hours of listening to this, and so far really enjoying it. We don't get a lot of like the fantasy world and anything, but I love how it talks about like women's place in society, and even though it's a fantasy, it's like super close to what we see in the real world, and I really enjoy it. So basically I've been like for my master I studied post-colonial literature, where there's a lot of questions about like women in wars and everything, and anything that's related to women's place in the world, but like not necessarily the main focus in the book. I really enjoy it. So this woman lives in this world where like her family is rich. I believe her mom is not there anymore, and she's just trying to like, you know, learn more about why her mom is not there and everything, and like so good. I can't wait to make some progress into that book, because like I'm only 23% into it, but so far I'm really seeing it going like maybe a 5 stars. It's early, but really enjoying it and super excited. But yeah, this marks the end of my vlog. As you can see, some days I read a lot, other days I did not read a lot, but it's okay. It's part of, you know, just being a full-time worker, trying to balance her like social life, books, work, you know, just being an adult and having things to do that is not reading, which is really sad, because I wish I could be reading like all day long every day, but that's not how it's going. But yeah, I'll edit this vlog and I'll just write how many pages I read in total, like books by books, just to so you can get a sense of how much I read in 5 days. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If it's something you'd like to see more, maybe I could say it, because I don't usually tell you how many pages I read. I'm like, oh, I read this and this and this, but never tell you exactly how many pages I read. So if you're interested in knowing more about like pages to pages, please leave a comment below, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.